So, as you all know, there is this mentality that your love, or to truly love someone, is measured by the amount of abuse or mistreatment that you're willing to accept by them. You know what I'm saying? And if for any reason you decide that you don't want to accept it and you leave, then that means that your feelings weren't really sincere, or that you never really cared. They may even say that you just want shit to be perfect. Yes, it is true that unconditional love means to love someone without conditions and for who they really are, whatever that means, because so many people put up facades. Why do people put so much emphasis on unconditional love? Like, you're just supposed to sit there and deal with beatings and deal with infidelity and just deal with any and everything that that person has up under the sun. You know what I'm saying? That's bad for you. That's stressing you out. That's not good for you. Our flaws and all, right? That's what they teach you, right? But I don't know about y'all, but my love have conditions, and I'm not ashamed of that, okay? I've learned that a lot of people deal with a lot of abuse because they are broken, or they are dealing with self-esteem issues. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the person that's actually doing the abuse and the mistreatment are broken as well, and have esteem, and maybe if it's not esteem issues, but have some major issues that, you know, sometimes us as women, or I'm pretty sure there's some men that go through that, we feel like we can save, you know, our significant other. We feel like, whether you feel sorry for them or not, sometimes you just feel like, you know what, I can do this, you know, and in turn you just making it worse for yourself. When we think like this, what we do is take away their accountability. You know, they will never account, or they will never own up to what it is that they're doing, or they will never even see that it's wrong. Now, I'm not talking about a diamond in the rough. No, no. Don't get me wrong. You know, some are just a little rough, you know, a little rough around the edges, need a little trimming, you know what I'm saying, need a little direction, and they get it. They straighten up really quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about those people. We need to understand that, yes, we all have flaws, and that everyone comes with baggage. We all have a little baggage that we come with, right? But with that baggage, I feel like you have to set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have to set deal breakers. And it's what I try to live by, and it's also what I am teaching my daughters. You know what I'm saying? If cheating is a deal breaker and then he cheats on you, or if cheating was one of the deal breakers that you set for yourself and then he ends up cheating on you and then you take him back, what are you saying? You are pretty much teaching him how to treat you. You are telling him that that is okay. It's not okay. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to set boundaries and if you're going to set deal breakers, you absolutely have to stick to them. Now, let's be honest, ladies. We've all been somebody fooled before. You know what I'm saying? Maybe twice, okay? But that's not what I'm talking about, okay? At one point, you have to straighten up and you have to figure out what it is that you are going to do with yourself or with your life. If this unhappiness that you're dealing with is cool, or if you don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? Because what you will eventually find is that it's 20 years later and you're still dealing with the same bullshit. Abuse in any form, whether it be mental, emotional, or physical, is not love, in my opinion. It's not love. Some people might say, well, maybe that person doesn't know how to love, but is that your fault? Like, is that your job to teach that person how to love? Like, we take on a lot of shit that's not ours. I feel like you can definitely love their asses from a distance. That's my motto. You know, it's never no hate. It's never no, you know, not even any regrets. Just I feel like when things aren't going the way that they should, and when it's just more turmoil versus happiness, like, just love their ass from a distance. And that's with anybody, that's family and all. What we need to stop doing is worrying about what other people around us, or what society will think of us, versus thinking about what's best for us. And again, like I said, we teach folks how to treat us. You might find yourself not wanting to deal with a lot of things that's going on right now, and then 20 years later you're still dealing with it because you're content, because you're worried about what other people's gonna think about you, because you don't want to look like this, because you're on your fourth baby daddy, or because it's a lot of things that people paint as the perfect picture, but it's not really the perfect picture. It might not be your perfect picture, you know what I'm saying? So you have to just find what suits you best, and stop worrying about other people's opinions, and what they think of you does not matter, and it should not matter, you know what I'm saying? Because I can guarantee you they're doing what they want to do, or what's best for them. So on the end note, I would like to let you guys know to take care of yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else is going to take care of you like you would, and also know your worth. you know I know you hear it all the time, but a lot of women don't know their worth, and it could be because of how they were brought up. They might not have been told just how beautiful they are and how special they are. And I try to teach my daughters and my kids that as well. Y'all are beautiful. They listen. We should not have to take any kind of abuse from anyone, not just in a relationship, from anyone. You are beautiful and you are worthy. Okay? You are beautiful and you are worthy. And that's something that you should repeat to yourself in the mirror every single day. Sometimes you might not have someone backing you. You might not have someone in your corner that's rooting for you or trying to make you do better. Some people don't have that, you know what I'm saying? But it still should not damper your happiness. We are all in charge of our own happiness at the end of the day.